Thank you for listening to mypainweb. Despite all that modern medicine offers, chronic pain often worsens and becomes more complicated over time. Connecting to mypainweb empowers you to take charge of your chronic pain. We'll help you achieve some quality of life as you face your own obstacles of living with chronic pain. You are listening to mypainweb podcast, episode 14, Diet and Nutrition for Chronic Pain. Today we're talking about the role that diet and nutrition plays with chronic pain. So let's get started. Hey everybody, Steve Connick here. Welcome to mypainweb podcast. If this is your first time listening, then thanks for coming. The mypainweb podcast is the place where we talk about what it means to be suffering in a pain web. We listen, we share, we connect, we clarify, we cry, and we laugh. Together, we empower and motivate to create confidence, worth, and self-esteem. mypainweb helps you achieve a quality of life as you face the obstacles of living with chronic pain. You can connect to many chronic pain details and information at mypainweb.com. Come back often and feel free to add the podcast to your favorite RSS feed or iTunes. You can also follow me on Twitter at mypainweb and on Facebook. Now today's show discusses the role diet and nutrition plays with chronic pain. And I know this is not a popular topic in any stretch of the imagination, but within the next few minutes, you will see what I have seen, that diet and nutrition are absolutely key in trying to understand and manage your chronic pain. So what does diet and nutrition have to do with chronic pain? Only absolutely everything. See, without question, some of my most severe chronic pain was experienced during the times when my body weight exceeded my ideal body weight by over 100 pounds. It's simple yet highly effective. Lose excess body weight and reduce your chronic pain. Research suggests that losing as little as 7 to 10% of your current body weight can help reduce pain. Now, while I know it's obvious that extra body weight exerts additional constant physical strain on our bodies, nutrition also plays a crucial role in the natural inflammatory response our bodies have to what we eat. Now, we're not going to get all technical and deep here, but the inflammation component of diet and nutrition are not only extremely important, it's easy to understand and do something about. So again, inflammation is what our immune system creates when there's some kind of damage to our tissues. Inflammation is not the only cause of pain. It can also make your existing pain feel more intense and last longer. The amount of inflammation that occurs within our body is affected by what we eat. The inflammation response of foods is by no means something new. So there's a lot of information out there that you can consider as hard fact evidence about inflammation and what we eat. So I've spent years trying to understand this little link between what we eat and chronic pain. And we're just going to take a few more minutes on this important topic. But here's the skinny, no pun intended, on the inflammatory food response. Starchy and sugary foods increase pain signals. Protein foods actually decrease pain signals. And then certain food additives and liquids like alcohol will increase pain signals. So those three little components of the inflammatory food response are really loaded and really important because, as I mentioned, two of the three, when we take in those types of food, our body's natural response is to become somewhat inflamed. Now, with certain people, certain foods may create little to no inflammation, but for many, even small amounts of certain types of sugary foods, for example, can respond with a huge level of inflammation within our bodies. So for those of us suffering with chronic pain, eating foods that create a lot of inflammation makes our pain feel more severe, it worsens, and in many cases, the severe pain lasts even longer. Another important piece of the diet nutrition proponent here is portion control. It's central in controlling inflammation, but it's also important for weight loss. So just understanding it's not just what we eat, but it's also how much we eat in controlling inflammation from food, as well as trying to keep a successful body weight. So diet and nutrition along with exercise, and we discussed exercise in podcast 11, they're crucial. Medication, herbs, and nutritional supplements that you may be using can help, but they won't be enough without your efforts to improve your muscle tone, losing extra fat, and these steps allow you to take more control of your own pain web. Now, there is a lot of information on this particular topic. So if you visit mypainweb.com in the PainWeb Help section, look for the Diet and Nutrition tab under the Intervention button. And there you will see a number of excellent resources and links to learn much, much more about the nature of inflammatory foods and nutrition and chronic pain. Again, it's one of these pain web strands that is simple to understand, and it's simple for you to do something about. Here's another one. Within diet nutrition, it's the importance of something as so simple as water and chronic pain. For those of us that have chronic pain as a result of issues with our back involving discs, then help is just a glass of water away. Why? Well, the discs in our back are avascular, which means there's no blood flow to the discs to nourish them, help them stay healthy, and allow them to repair any damage. They need water. So something as simple as just increasing the amount of water we drink every day is another way to help reduce and manage chronic pain. Now, over the years, I've continued to read about this importance of water and chronic pain. And some of the best links where I've read information about that can be found in that same diet and nutrition link on mypainweb.com. Like most people, I personally find dieting and nutrition to be a balancing act that requires constant attention. So diet and nutrition is yet another important strand within the pain web. Now, once you make the decision to improve your diet, you will be taking an important step in managing your pain web while you're improving some quality of life. I'll repeat again, there's more information, a lot of additional information that you can find on diet and nutrition on mypainweb.com. I would love to hear your comments, maybe your experience with certain foods and certain diets and how it has impacted your chronic pain. Send them along in an email to help@mypainweb.com, or feel free to post your comments and questions on my PainWeb Facebook or on Twitter @mypainweb. Thanks for listening, and remember, some quality of life can exist with chronic pain. Thanks again for listening, and I look forward to chatting real soon. Take care.